Hi, my name is Nicole L. Jones from NLJ Fitness, and today I want to talk to you about time management. So the question is asked often, how do I run this successful Beachbody business with a family and a house and, all of the things that go on with being a mom and a wife and a Beachbody coach? So I have had to work on this over the years for sure. When I started my Beachbody business, the girls were 2 months old and 4 years old. So I was a full stay-at-home mom with the girls. My husband worked full time. So I had to, do the laundry, clean the house, cook, do the dishes, all of that stuff had to be done. And I also had to take care of the kids and make sure that I was running my Beachbody business and, make sure I was keeping up with clients and helping them with their health and fitness needs and helping the team, with what they were trying to do. So it's been a balancing act for some time. Now I'm going to talk to you about three things. The three things that I'm going to talk to you about are having calendar control, having to-do lists, and having your family on board. So let's start with some calendar control. Mark and I use an app called Cozy, C-O-Z-I. This is something that works for us. It has our to-do lists on it, it has shopping lists on it, and it also has our calendar on it. So it's really helpful for us because you have it on the computer, but then you also have it on our phones. So if someone's out and about and we need to set up an appointment, we know if a slot's taken up. So the key in this Cozy app or any other app that you decide to use is that you have to use it, right? So I can give you all these tips and you can love this video and say, that's awesome. But if you don't do anything with it, your time management is not going to get any better. I'm telling you that I have been doing this for 3.5 years. It's been a work in progress and it's finally at a really good point in my life. So I may on the outside have looked like I had it all together, but I haven't always had it all together. So what we do is on Sunday nights, we sit down and we look at our app and we look at the calendar for the week. The things that are already in there that stay in there are things like bringing the girls to school, picking the girls up, the girls' dance appointments, the girls' swimming lessons, when Samantha has brownies, all of that stuff is in there already. So that doesn't change each week. Those things never change. So there's things that I just can't do during those times. So we look at that. I may put in any appointments. So when I set up a next dentist appointment, a doctor's appointment, whatever appointment, it goes into that Cozy app. I have team phone calls that go into that Cozy app, and I only do team phone calls twice a week. So one-on-one calls, and I have to limit them to 15 minutes. So I'm very strict with that time. My team is very thoughtful of that time. They understand that they're in and out in 15 minutes. We go in with a plan. We know what we're going to cover, and it's done. So things like that are what I do. I do one-on-one calls. We have our team call every Thursday night at 8:30. We have our Coach National Wake-Up Call every Monday morning at 11. So all of those things are just in there. And then I look and say, okay, now where can I fit in my invites, my business presentations, my phone calls with prospects that want to join my challenge groups? When will I post on Facebook? When will I post in my challenge groups? When will I post on Twitter? When will I post on Google+? What should I do with Instagram? All of that stuff is scheduled in the rest of the time. Basically, while the girls are in school, we put Ella into a preschool to help with the time, and she loves being with the other kids, so it's a win-win for both of us. So from 10 to 2 every day is when we're heavy into our Beachbody business. Mark and I together work this business, so that is our time where we are in it. Doing things like this, doing the videos, whatever. We schedule our time in. So Mark knows what the calendar looks like for the week. The girls know what the calendar looks like for the week. The girls are home from school by 2 and 2:30 every day. So what we do is from basically the rest of the time, it's kind of girl time, family time, and we just work. Some other phone calls or presentations are sometimes fit in there, but usually after 2 o'clock, it's family time, it's girl time, we're getting dinner ready, we're just kind of doing everything together. Sometimes I'll be on Facebook or just have it open if people need me, but pretty much from 3 to 7, 7:30, it's family time. We also have a date night. Mark and I make sure once a week we're out. Now, we're able to go out once a week now, but before it was just kind of once a month, or our date night was sitting on the couch watching a movie, watching some DVR shows, Modern Family, something like that. So we have that time in there, and we try to fit in a family time where we invite the family over. So there's all those different things that we just fit in, and you have to stick to the schedule. That is the most important piece. So having that calendar, then also having the family on board. Everybody needs to know what's going on. Sunday night, you have to sit down, go over the week. Everybody should know, when can I do this? When can I do that? What are we doing? And then once everybody's kind of on board with that, like, we'll bring in the family and we'll say to the girls, hey, we're working on getting on a cruise next year or going to Disney. So when I'm working on the computer, if I'm sitting at my desk, please go ask Daddy. Things like that. And then the to-do list. So I could go on and on about to-do lists, so that could be a whole nother video. But you should you should set a time each and every day to look at your to-do list. What is on tap for that day? When will you be doing your invites, your shares, your follow-ups, your presentations, posting in your challenge groups? What time will that be done? Who will you be talking to? That should be done the night before. So you go to bed on Tuesday night, you assess the day, you look at your list for the next day and say, okay, this is who I'm going to reach out to, this is when I'm going to post, this is what I'm going to post, have it mapped out, and then just do it that next day. Planning, prepping, and then execution. That is the key to time management. That's it. There's nothing fancy. I've learned this all from Brian Tracy and Chalene Johnson. I just read their books, listen to their audio, and I implement what they have taught me. So that's it, guys. Good luck.